Hola, sis. Welcome. Right on time. Hi. Hi, Jai. Is it Jaya? Jaya? Ladies, sorry, not sorry. It took me a long time to go shopping because I didn't do my grocery list. Like usually I try to write things down so that I don't forget before I get distracted. Can I teach you how to sing? Sure. This was the leftover roasted chilies from yesterday that I ended up not doing the chiles rellenos because it takes forever. And honestly, I haven't been like little by little. I've noticed that I'm starting to get like remember I told you guys I started going live. Grace, remember I was like telling you how going live helps me forget that I'm tired, depressed, lonely, or sad. Well, even doing the live yesterday with like trying to make the chiles rellenos, I wasn't like feeling myself. Like I don't know, it felt weird. And I just wanted to like rest. Maybe I was just tired. It was my body telling me you need to rest. Because even though I always feel like I'm not doing a lot, I know I do. Little things here and there. Yeah, no, I had to go to bed early last night too because I was just not feeling it. And usually that's why I always come on here. Like that's why I always do my lives because that's what keeps me going or makes me happy. But like I said, for some reason yesterday I was just not, even that was not working at all. So anyways, I that's why I left the house today too because I was like maybe I just need to get out of the house because I'm always here at the house. So I needed some fresh air. I needed some peace and quiet shopping. Because the last couple times that I've been like at Target or Walmart and my husband and kids are with me, like it's not the same. Because I have to like hurry, hurry, hurry and get whatever you're here for and let's go. And I like to take my time, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But last time I went to Target, I was with my kids and husband, and like I said, like the kids were already tired too, and then my husband was like, "Just get what you need, let's go." And I love to go to the book aisle, and I like to like pick up a book and read and buy it if I like it. And I didn't have the time, so I wanted to go back and do that, and I'll show you guys what book I got. What's a good day for you to teach me? Right now, right here, right now. What do you want me to sing? But anyways, of course, I had to go get my Starbucks. This is my venti iced chai with the peppermint cold foam and cinnamon sprinkled on top. Look at that. Grace, just in case my husband is watching, because I know he likes to come on here and watch my lives too if he's not home. So, babe, just in case you're watching, this is for you. More peppermint, but yes. I went to go get my venti iced chai. He is. I don't even know if it is the sound of it. Well, duh, right? I'm such a dork. But yes, he's probably even just watching it and has it on silent or whatever. And even by me just doing this, he already knows. Oh, Grace. I love you girls. Thank you guys so much. It makes me happy that we actually created a little YouTube family. Now more than ever, I love coming on here. I used to always, because I was trying to, I guess, find that like friend on here or something. And I would just do it. Like before, I would just get on here and do lives just because. But now that I know I have a little YouTube family, I'm like, I need to do it for my girls. Thank you. Do I like country music? I can listen to it. My favorite kind of music is obviously always going to be Latino music because I'm Mexican and I like my Latina music, Latin music. Um, but I could listen to country. Um, Not very often. I used to work at a salon where they would always play country. And I didn't mind it at all. I could listen to it. I probably know some songs, like I said, because they were like on repeat at the salon, at the beauty salon. But I wouldn't be able to tell you who the artist was or the name of the song. But if I was like there at the salon working, like I knew the song. Oh, I love you girls. Thank you so much. But I like to listen to my Mexican music. I blast my Mexican music, especially when I'm cleaning. And I can go from like rancheras to cumbias. I can go from cumbias to reggaeton. I can go from reggaeton to pop. I can go from pop to norteñas. Like, I love music. I feel like music is another way out of like my depression when I'm feeling depressed, or like it's another way to like get me moving, like going. Um I don't know who Dixie Chicks are. Love country to put me. Oh, you know what? I love too. That girl that's smiling on me. Do you listen to Mexican rap? I do. Me gusta escuchar Santa Fe Clan. Do you know who Santa Fe Clan is? Girl. We're missing Miss D. Where is she? Earlier we were missing Liliana, and now we're missing Miss D. But it's okay. We know we're all busy, like she said. Okay, so I'm going to do the little mini haul, okay? So this morning I was on Instagram. So I had to go to Sprouts. ¿De verdad? ¿Por qué? ¿Te gusta? ¿Qué te gusta Santa Fe Clan? Okay, so growing up, being a wild child, cuando salió el reggaetón de primero, me gustaba mucho Plan B. Do you listen to Plan B? So me gustaba el Plan B, me gustaba Don Omar, oh my God. Don Omar, Daddy Yankee, Ivy Queen. Oh, and by the way, sis, you motivated me, ¿cómo se dice? To make chicken, caldo de pollo. Pero el mío sí va a ser caldo, no le voy a poner sopa porque la sopa no le gusta a mi esposo en el caldo. Pero fui a comprar ground chicken. Oh, I know, Lefty. I'm so sad they killed him. You know what, though? I feel like Lefty went up after he died. Okay, so I bought ground chicken at Sprouts because I'm gonna make my caldo de pollo today, just like my sis did yesterday. But I like it with ground turkey. I feel like it's easier for the kids. Oh, I'm sorry, I said ground turkey, ground chicken. Um, I feel like it's easier and the kids will eat it a lot better if I make it out of ground turkey. Yes, I love reggaeton, but old school reggaeton for real. The one now, like I like some of Bad Bunny's music. I love some of Bad Bunny's songs, pero nada que ver con el Plan B, Don Omar, Daddy Yankee, Rakim y Kenway, Zion y Lennox. ¿Quién más? I know I'm forgetting a lot of names, but you've never tried ground chicken? I mean, it's obviously chicken, but like ground beef. Y me encanta. Ya lo he hecho así antes. Pero hit the like and subscribe. Let's pin that. Nothing beats old school. For real. La Factoria. Do you remember La Factoria? But yeah, I was a number one fan of Plan B. Do you remember Plan B? When MySpace was a thing and you could like decorate your profile on MySpace and then you could add a song for the longest time. It almost now that I think about it, I made my page look like a hoe. Because my background was like it would say sexy and it had like the leg like being sexy. And then my song was Plan B, la de Friquitona. So I was like, no, that's Grace. That used to be their name of the group, or it was like it was a duo. And now they're no longer together, so it's not called Plan B anymore. One of them, I think, I don't know if he like just doesn't do music anymore, but the other one is just Chencho Corleone. I know, right? And they would talk a lot about sex. Like their songs were freaky. Plan B is their name. If you go like obviously here on YouTube and you look for Plan B and you put my favorite song that you can Google is Es un secreto. Es un secreto que tu mirada y la mía un presentimiento. Oh my God, that's like my number one song. Well, back then it was Friquitona, obviously. She said birth control. Hell yeah, my MySpace was gangsta. MySpace was popping back in the day. I loved MySpace. It was fun. We should try to make them bring it back, huh? I guess it's still there, like it's still there. But I don't know if you could still get like all creative and do your profile and all that. But you know what? I'm gonna try to bring it back. Oh yes. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. Yes, it's called Es un secreto. Do you want me to spell it for you? OMG. Liliana, can you write it on the comment so I can pin it? Es un secreto. Plan B. Un secreto. Yes, un secreto, but at the beginning it's ES and then space, un space secreto. Es un secreto que tu mirada y la mía un presentimiento. I should go get my kid's tablet and put that song on now. The only thing is, okay, do you ladies know what I can do to not get like, because when I listen to music, and obviously later the video is saved, it says it like sends me a message that I've copyright or whatever. How do I do that so it doesn't do that, like copyright? There you go. Plan B es un secreto. For sure. Write it down. Put it in a sticky note so you don't forget. I have a bunch of sticky notes. And it's so funny because if I have a lot of crap to do or things that I don't want to forget, I stick my sticky notes on my microwave so that I don't forget. Oh my God, yes. Okay. So yes, es un secreto y fanática sensual. You are, sister, you said it, somos gemelas. So, ¿cómo dijiste? Almas gemelas. Girl, I wish I knew. When I learn, I will let you know. I'd be waiting to put music too. It's like I see everybody else doing it on their lives, but I don't know what happens. Calm down, Benki. I didn't even know you were in here, my love. I thought you were outside. I'll be back, ladies. I'll be back. Let me get you some agua. Agua, agua. Agua, agua, mi amor. You were thirsty. Ay, amorcito chiquito. Why is this door open? My fur baby was thirsty. And he's over here scratching his bowl, letting me know he needs his food and agua. Okay, so let me get back on track here. Almas gemelas, for sure. Okay, so this is what I bought at Sprouts. So it's the ground chicken, and this is how I'm going to make my caldo de pollo. And then I know you didn't use this, pero le voy a poner sus celery sticks, but I'm going to make them in small pieces, obviously. Y luego también agarré carrots because I didn't have carrots. And I'm also going to cut these up. And then I'm going to do, I have cilantro here already, just like you did, the cilantro. I'm going to add the cilantro. And then I'm going to put potatoes as well. But that's the only, oh no, not 3 ingredients. One more, hold on. Although I bought this one at Target, pero this is the one that I'm going to put as well. If you haven't done it that way, it's so good también, sis. When I'm too lazy and I don't want to cut up anything, I have this here. And it has all, see, it has all of them mixed. Or maybe I should, because this one has more stuff. No, not today. But usually if I'm lazy and I don't want to like chop off or, you know, have to peel the carrots, then I just do this. Porque este ya trae hasta las papas incluidas. Pero no, I want to do it more natural, more. I want to chop my potatoes and all that. So today is going to be nice and simple, just like these 3 and the potatoes. I'll get that going here in a minute. And then this, one of my favorite YouTubers drinks these probiotics in the mornings. So I'm going to start doing this. Remember I told you ladies that I want to try to watch what I eat and then kind of go on a small diet. So this is good to have in the morning for breakfast. And then vitamins. I'm missing vitamins that I wanted to buy. So I'm going to be doing the vitamins, this, and I can't believe I'm saying this. And I'm gonna try that trend that's going on TikTok where you eat garlic. You just swallow it like if it was a pill, with water. Pero fresh garlic. I'm gonna try that too. See, I already have them here, but I'm gonna chop them in like half. So I guess I'll have to look it up again to tell you exactly what the garlic is for, but it's supposed to be very helpful, especially to try to lose weight. Pero it's really good for you, for your body. It's really good for you. Y pues los probiotics, ya estoy más viejita que joven, so I'm trying to get my probiotics and my vitamins, multivitamins, women multivitamins. Yeah, see, I heard it's good for, I hope I never have it, but I heard it's good for like cancer too. That's what I heard, but I hope that's not something I have to ever deal with, or any of you guys. So anyways, I bought this one at Sprouts. And then I also bought black beans. Okay. And these avocados because they looked very nice. So sorry if I'm like breathing hard. I have to go blow my nose. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but I have like stuffy nose. So I also bought black beans because I was on Instagram this morning and they somebody, I have like a healthy page with healthy recipes. They made such a delicious guacamole. It was guac with the pico de gallo, which is jalapenos, onions, tomatoes, and cilantro, and fresh lime juice. And I saw that they added black beans. So I'm like, okay, on my way to make this too. You know when you're hungry, todo se te antoja. So I'm like at the store getting everything. See, there you go. I'm trying to start something here. Maybe we can all start a trend. And then I bought some bananas because you already know, remember my other lives where my son is always like, I want a shake. Make me my shake. He always wants a shake. And the ones that I have are ready for like banana bread or to be thrown away. Yeah, no, I think all this has to be thrown away. It's old fruit. I always try to have fresh fruit because my husband loves it, and then we're starting to get the kids to love to eat fruit as like a treat or dessert, or like when we're gonna have movie night or something. We try to have as much fruit first than anything else, and then popcorn. But right now we're so into grapefruit. I don't know if you like grapefruit or not. So before I hated grapefruit, but because I would never peel it correctly. And what I mean is, you know how like the grapefruit is like an orange? The orange, you can eat it with like the skin and it's perfectly fine. A good tip that I'm sharing, if you're gonna eat grapefruit, take off the skin, peel it completely, eat it butt naked, and you're gonna love it. Yeah, sometimes it's still sour, but it's not as bad when you don't if you peel it. So we always have pomegranate too. My husband always does these for us. Believe it or not, it's so good with fresh squeezed lime juice and tajin. Do you know what tajin is? It's a chili powder. So when we have the pomegranate in the cup or in or in like a plate. Yum, Grace. Yes. I always try to add pecans to my smoothie as well, but almonds is good too. See, there you go. We're already doing the right thing because we always eat those. And I even bought, this is another thing from Target that I'm going to show you now, just because it goes with my snack. The limes were expensive at Sprouts. They were like 4 for $3, and at Target they were like 39 cents. So we always peel these, put them in a cup or a plate, and then add fresh lime juice and tajin, and oh my god, it's like the best. The only thing I don't like about tajin is that it's obviously sour. I think it's because of the little lime salt that they put. But it's so good anyway. Never tried it that way, but it sounds yummy. Okay, so you're gonna think we're crazy. My family is crazy. And then before I tell you though, let me tell you another thing. So this is also chili powder, but this one's super spicy. We add this. That's why we have the little cup, because we measure it. We put it in one of these, but we do half and half. You can tell a little bit. It's chili powder with sugar. So like I said, I don't really like tajin because it has that sour. I do like it, but sometimes I don't really crave it. So when I don't want it with tajin, I just use my chili powder for my pomegranate. But this all just comes as the chili powder, and so that's why we mix it with sugar. So it's not that spicy, but it's so good también. So anyways, another thing I was going to tell you, another way my sister got us hooked on, but we haven't done it in a long time. So we do exact same thing. We peel the pomegranate, and then we put it in a bowl. We add all the fresh lime juice, and then we add the tajin, and she adds chamoy. I don't know if you guys know what chamoy is, and I don't think I have chamoy because I don't really care for it, but that's the way she does it. And then she rolls it up, not like a blunt, but she puts the pomegranate in fruit roll-ups and makes it into like a little taquito. And then she throws them in the freezer. And then like 20 minutes later, you eat them. The best. The best. I know. Very interesting, right? I agree. I know. See, that's why I said my family is a little cuckoo. Because we do weird shit. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so yeah. So then I bought the pomegranates at Sprouts. I bought green apples. I also bought the novel navel. I think they're called navel oranges. I like my water with lemon, and remember I was telling you I want to try to get back into drinking lots of water as well. So I bought lemons. And here is my beautiful grapefruit. Like I said, you must try grapefruit without the skin. You'll love it. This is for the bananas, but I don't think, well, it just might. There we go. All right. So that's why I had to go shopping too, because we were out of fresh fruit. And my husband and kids love to snack on fruit, which is a good thing, and I'm happy for. And you know, honestly, I never liked fruit until I got with my husband. My husband is the one who, little by little, got me into eating fruit. And you know, that's something he grew up doing at home. Like every day after dinner, they always eat at my in-laws, they always eat a piece of fruit. They always have mangoes, peaches, and then they wash them, and then they cut them up too. And I was like, yum, that looks good. And that's how I started little by little liking fruit. No me gusta chamoy. I don't like chamoy either. What you know about blunts? Girl, been there, done that. When I was young and dumb. Nice grocery haul. Very healthy. I love it. I'm trying. I really am. And then a long time ago, I used to work with this girl. Again, I've always worked at a beauty salon. That girl was super skinny. She was like vegetarian, as healthy as can be. Believe it or not, she would take these to work and she would just snack on these. It's cereal, but she would just snack out of the box. And I tried them and I actually liked them. They're pretty good. So I bought these. I'm gonna actually try to put these in little like snack bags for my daughter because she needs snacks. That's why I had tried going to, like I said, because we needed our fruit and we needed some snacks. I bought her some of these as well. But I'm gonna put these in bag, like do little baggies for her so she has them just to like grab and go, you know? Gotta try some. But yeah, these are good. They're good. And so this is from Sprouts as well. All right, so I'm gonna go put these away. I will be right back. And then the black beans, the tahini. I'm taking everything to my pantry. Pantry. I'll be right back, and then I'll show you my Target haul because that was it for Sprouts. Want to know something funny? Remember I told you I needed to go to Target to get Tide Pods for my laundry? Well, believe it or not, I almost forgot them. It was like my number one thing to go to Target for, and I almost forgot because I got so distracted with everything else at Target. And then I also ran out of bleach because I like to mop my floors with bleach, and then I like to clean my bathrooms with bleach. I like to wash dishes with bleach. So I needed to restock on that. So that's the first fourth thing that I got at Target because I already showed you the limes. I got the limes at Target. And then what else did I show you guys that I got at Target? Oh yeah, the corn. Okay, I bought a pineapple at Target because we love pineapple también. And since I'm gonna try to make shakes, we need pineapple because we do a shake out of pineapple, celery, green apple, and cucumbers. También to lose weight. But we also like our pineapple sliced and chopped into small pieces, and we add tajin. Tajin or my chili powder. Like I said, the chili powder is more for me. The tajin is for my kids and husband. I bought these. My husband likes to munch on these with peanut butter. It's the rice cakes. So I bought him the rice cakes. And dun dun dun. Do you want to hear my voice? Sure, Addie. When are you going to sing for us? Peppermint body shea sugar scrub. Every year. I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure if we go back to my old videos, you'll see a haul of Target or Walmart and you'll see one of these. But every year, if I see something of peppermint, I buy it. But every year for sure, I get my body scrub, sugar scrub. And the peppermint one, of course. Ready, Grace? Oh, here. There we go. Babe, if you were watching, that was for you. And I also bought some melatonin for the kiddos. This one I bought because it looks like it's more natural. But oh no, I didn't buy the other one. Oh no. So there was another one that looked more natural and I wanted to get the other one. I got the wrong one. So I might return that one and get the other ones. Just to like calm them down before bed. Because sometimes they have a really hard time sleeping. And I think one is because my son is super energetic anyway. So when it's time for bedtime, he has a hard time to like calm down. So the other one had like lavender, magnesium. What's magnesium good for? Because it had magnesium, I want to say. And then it had chamomile. And I already said lavender, right? Nice, Addie. We really loved that voice. Beautiful voice of yours. I've tried the tea, but it doesn't really work. That's why I think I'm going to go back and return these and get the other ones. Because the other one has magnesium, chamomile, and lavender. So I wanted the other ones, not these. But they're exact same package, so I think I accidentally grabbed the wrong ones. Magnesium heals, helps for sleep. No, I didn't read your song. I sang your song. Ay. And I got these también. This is horrible, I know. But also the other reason why I got these, it's not for me to eat them all by myself. They're mini. They're so tiny. They don't look that tiny in the camera, but they're tiny. They will probably fit perfectly like right here. They're tiny. They're cute. I love them. But the reason I got these too is because my kids are getting promotions today at school. And so that's going to be like their little gift from me to them for doing good. It's like a little treat for doing good. You have 14 for me. So can you tell us when you're going to go live and sing for us so we can all go to your live and hear you sing? And then I also needed socks. All my old socks were old and ugly, ripped. So I got me the ankle ones because I love using the ankle ones. But then I also got me the crew ones. So these are a little bit longer. But I always wear black. You know, at the salon, when you go to a beauty salon, usually the dress pants are always black. And I'm always wearing black, so that's why I just got them all in black, because I always wear black anyway. Okay, so my daughter got her Stanley Cup the other day. Isn't that beautiful? And she doesn't know this, but this is a straw right here. And she doesn't know this, obviously, because she's at school. But I bought her these. They're straw toppers. Aren't they cute? And then I wanted to get her one of these too, but then I'm like, no, that's gonna be too much. And knowing her, she's not really like girly girl, so she probably wouldn't even care for these anyway. But yeah, I bought her these cuties. And then, aren't they cute? And then my kids love these crackers, cookies. What are they? Crackers? Yeah, crackers. So I bought those. If you haven't tried these with your cóctel de camarón, you're missing out. These are good. If you make cóctel de camarón, we always eat them with the regular crackers, like just the salt crackers. But these ones are so good too. It's like the best. And then I got more of these goldfish. And then they love to snack on these as well. So I got the corn nuts, the goldfish. And I bought popcorn. Because on the weekends we watch movies a lot. Or even at night during the week, not just on the weekends. And they always want to eat popcorn. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Even aguachiles. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, girl. What? I didn't know you liked aguachiles. Aguachiles are my favorite. But the ones in the red. Or not, I'm sorry, not the red, but the green. The green aguachiles. Because there's some people that make them red, and I like the green better. And last but not least, I bought me a book. I like to read. But these are only the books that I like to read. The ones that are ¿cómo se dice? Fiction? Is it a fiction? I don't know if it's called. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of, okay? What about me? And I'll go get my other book that I finished that I really love too. Dice, we want to be happy, but we get in our own way when we are self-centered. Learning to live an unselfish life may seem to be an unlikely path to happiness, but it leads to a life worth living. I said living. So I don't know if you guys, I hope you guys don't get like, I don't know if you guys believe in God or not or whatever, but this is what the back says, okay? Jesus died for us to be set free from sin and its consequences and from other forms of bondage. One of which is selfishness. Perhaps you have never considered selfishness as a type of bondage. I hadn't until about 30 years ago when I was praying and asking God why I was so unhappy. I had a very nice life and no reason to be unhappy, yet I was. God immediately spoke to my heart and showed me that I was unhappy because I was selfish. If you know how much God loves you, it will not bother you when He shows you something about yourself that needs to be corrected. You can rejoice when He corrects you because you know everything He does in your life is for your benefit. He corrects us only in order to help us change for the better so we can enjoy our lives more. And then, so what I always do this, like I read the inside. move some stuff so you can read along with me. But this is what I'm going to be doing on my alone time sometimes. Experience the true satisfaction and power of living unselfishly with number one New York Times best-selling author and renowned Bible teacher Joyce Meyer. As we go about our daily lives, there is a little voice in our minds that always asking, "What about me?" Maybe your voice says, "When is it my turn to be noticed at work?" Or "When will someone in this family do something for me?" That voice may be whispering to you about your finances, your job, or your friends, but it is always encouraging you to think about something you don't have. And sadly, social media and our comparison culture lead us to focus on this world's concept of happiness and success. But does it work? Could you be sabotaging your own joy, your purpose, your success? What can you do to get out of your own way? The Bible tells us over and over that the true source of meaning and happiness is a life focused on God and on serving others, instead of asking when will it be our turn to get a raise, be recognized, or finally make it big. It's time to discover the source of true and lasting happiness and satisfaction. By walking this path, we will have more joy and closer relationship with God than we can ever imagine. So I decided to pick it up because I always read all of that, like the back. And then I also always read this. And then I also read a little bit. I don't even worry about the contents or the introduction. But I always go to immediately to like chapter 1, part 1. And so this one here, chapter 1, I was always on my mind. I'll read the first little paragraph and then I'll stop. But this is why, because I always read like the first paragraph and I'm like, ooh, this is something I want to keep reading. I've met many people who seem to live with I don't know how to pronounce this word. Is it vagi? I don't know, bag, sense of unhappiness and seem to be constantly in search of something that will give them the joy and peace they crave. So that immediately, like, that's me. I always try to find something like constantly to make me happy. And I'm like, okay, I already like the first sentence. Maybe you can relate to this because you too find yourself going through the motions of life, fulfilling your responsibilities, but thinking, I'm just not happy. And that's exactly how I feel. That sounds like, okay, this book is for me. Other people may see you as capable, smart, and dependable. And maybe you receive lots of applause and affirmations from your abilities. But deep inside, you feel unfulfilled, and lack the sense of satisfaction and contentment you long for. Perhaps nothing is terribly wrong in your life. You aren't going through a major crisis and you haven't suffered a significant loss. But still inside of you, there's a place of emptiness. Something is missing. And it's so crazy because honestly, that's exactly how I feel. Remember how I was like telling you, Grace and Liliana too now? Like, there's just like exactly like yesterday, I was just not feeling myself. I always try to get on here on my lives because I'm like, oh, that's going to keep me going, motivated or whatever. But even yesterday, I was like, I just like not even the live is doing it for me. So I feel like just reading this first page was like already like, damn, this is me. Oh, thank you, girls. When we feel that, I don't know how to say that word, sense of unhappiness, vague, is that how you say it? That vague sense of unhappiness I mentioned. Human nature is to look around us to figure out what's wrong. We say to ourselves, if I had a better boss, I would be happy. If my kids would just behave, I would be happy. If I couldn't, If I could move out this noisy apartment and buy a house, I would be happy. If my husband would help around the house, I would be happy. If I didn't have so much stress at work, I would be happy. If I could lose weight, I would be happy. If my parents had treated me better when I was growing up, I would be happy. If I could find a way to pursue my dream, I would be happy. If I could finish school, I would be happy. If I could get out of debt, I would be happy. We typically look to our circumstances to identify what needs to change in order to make us happy. I know this because I did it for many years. I finally discovered that the problem was not in some situation around me, it was within me. I sum it up like this: I was always on my mind. For the first 20 years of my Christian life, I have to admit that most of my thinking was self centered. I learned to think that I learned I learned to think this way as a child. Like many people, I grew up in a dysfunctional home and I was sexually abused by my father. My mother thought physically present my mother though physically present in my life abandoned me to the abuse by not dealing with it and not getting me the help I needed. So that part there doesn't apply to me, just FYI. But the other stuff does. Like, I mean, like how I don't feel happy and I'm always looking for stuff. But this is just part of the book, obviously. It's an understatement to say that I was deeply disappointed in my relationship with my parents. I was also disappointed in other relationships. So I made the decision, actually a vow, early in life, that I would not depend on anyone for anything. I would take care of myself. And so here we are, ladies. Remember, I'm trying to lose, not that I want to lose weight. I just want to feel different. I want to see if my diet will make me feel different because they do say you are what you eat, and we do eat a lot of unhealthy food. So that's why that's like number one goal for me. It's to change my eating habits, not just for me, but for my kids too, because I don't want them growing up having the same problems that I'm having now as an adult, you know? As years went by and I became an adult, I didn't know how to change my self focused thinking or even that it needed to change. I knew I wasn't happy, but I had no idea that the root of my discontentment was in my selfish thinking and behavior. I tried to arrange everything in such a way that I got what I wanted. I planned the meals for our family, and on the rare occasions when we went out to eat, I chose the restaurant. In those days, we had only one television set and we watched television. I became angry if I didn't get to watch what I wanted to watch. On Sundays, after we returned home from church, Dave almost always watched sports, and I spent the day feeling sorry for myself because I had worked all week. Since I didn't like sports, nothing he wanted to watch interested me. Considering my actions after church, it's obvious that going to worship service did not affect my behavior. If Dave played golf on Saturdays, which he usually did, I also got angry because I wanted him to stay home and do something with me. I thought it was not fair for him to enjoy himself. And I thought his pursuit of the activities he enjoyed left me with nothing to do but work around the house. And so on and so on. But this is the book that I decided to pick up, girls. I find to enjoy me reading these books more than like the nonfiction and all that stuff. Anyways, so yeah, sorry. I actually got into the book. I need that book now. Yes, and I actually took pictures of other books that I saw there that I want to get after I'm done reading this one. But there was a lot. And so yeah. Go to Target, go to the book aisle and just find something that you can enjoy. Like I said, I recommend you reading the back and reading the first chapter before you buy it and make sure it's something you really care for or you're going to enjoy reading, um, so that you don't buy something and be like, this is not what I was expecting. I actually was like standing there, probably looking like an idiot, but I was standing there reading the book. Yes, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, so now that I have showed you everything that I bought, now I'm going to start cooking, ladies, because it's getting late. Oh, yes, it's getting late. And when you least expect it, it'll be time to go pick up the kids. I think one of these days, one of my lives is going to be like organizing my pantry because, oh my goodness, it needs it. It's screaming for help. Okay. I actually like these bags from Sprouts and they were only 25 cents. And I feel like you can wash these if I needed to, like if I ever had something spill in them or something. I feel like the material is way better than the one from Walmart. The Walmart ones are like cheap. And of course, I mean, Walmart is Walmart, Sprouts is Sprouts. Okay, so let's get the party started. Let's get going with our cooking here. So to wash. I didn't wash dishes. See, that's when I know. Because every morning, I already have my routine. And when I don't do my routine, I already know, like, I'm lacking because something is not right. I don't feel good. Like, and it's not even that I'm sick. It's more like I'm just not feeling myself. I don't know. And I always try to open up the windows to get fresh air, get some sunlight and everything. But sometimes that's not enough. I know, yes, I know it can be for lots of things, but here I am to motivate you girls, so I have to be good too. Remember that? Yes, Grace, I for sure will have to start doing that. I even have a treadmill. I freaking have a treadmill. And I'm just like really not trying to think that I have a treadmill because I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna really have to. I'm gonna take out the trash. I'll be right back. Don't go. Don't leave me. Treadmill is cool too, but out walking is nice alone in your thoughts. I know. And the thing, I this week it's been cold, but tomorrow morning. And the thing is, like you said, like outside walking too, like once you're far, like you have to keep going to come back, if that makes sense. And in the treadmill, you can just be like, I'm done. I'm gonna turn this off. But like once you start walking and you get far, it's like, oh, I can't stop now. I really have to keep going because I have to get back. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'll be back, okay? I'm gonna go throw the trash. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Don't worry, drive safe. You don't have to answer, okay? Drive safe. I know. It's just get making it, part of that's why I want to sit down and write everything too, like plan it out. So I know I have things to check off, and that's going to be like my number one thing to do. Okay, sorry, ladies. Let me bring you. And we're gonna be with cooking. Cooking. Trying to set that up correctly. So I'm gonna add some salt, a little bit of salt. Just a little bit, because I'm gonna make my own. I don't know. Grace, were you in Liliana's live yesterday? You know what? I might have tomato paste, and I might just do that. I don't have tomato paste, so I'm gonna have to do my own little paste. Putting my tomatoes in the blender. Yeah, so I'm gonna do similar to that. But remember, she used the chicken drums. I'm using the ground chicken. I'm going to the baño. I'll be right back. Whoa, that was close. Okay. So I have a hot mess here. Let me take everything to where it belongs. Because we're not going to need socks for the soup, are we? I'm not kidding when I say I clean my house every day. And still every day it looks like I never do anything. I hate that. Hate is a strong word, I know. I dislike it. I dislike it very much. Sipping my lemon ginger. Aww. Do you put honey in your tea, or you just drink your tea like that? Okay, so I already did the salt. I'm gonna chop some onions and garlic. And then I will throw the chicken in there. But first, the onions and chicken or garlic. Okay, so I'm gonna chop the onions. Onions. I always like this one has its bag. I like to keep it next to me so that everything I take off from the onions goes in here immediately as trash, obviously. So, let me take you along with me so you could see my work. And then I'm just gonna do half. And then I'm gonna save the other half. I'm gonna put it in the sandwich bag. Oh, you know what? And I'll put this one in the fridge for later, for another time. I forgot. I was going to chop it and add it to the water. But I lied. I lied. And I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not going to chop it into small pieces. I'm going to throw it in the blender to make my paste, remember? And that was exactly why I was just going to chop it into like small pieces, but not too big. Because my kids don't like it. And if they see it, they won't eat it. But I forgot that I always throw it in the blender so the kids don't see it. And they don't know that it has onions. And then I'm going to use 2 of these. I feel like if your food doesn't have fresh onions and fresh garlic, then it's not going to taste good. Everything fresh, my dear. As fresh as you can make it. Okay, so there's that. Let me grab the blender. LOL, just seen a peppermint chapstick. Where did you see it? Oh, because you're at the dollar store. I forgot. What am I looking for? Tomatoes. I'm going to wash the tomatoes so I can cut them up too and throw them in the blender. So then in that case, I am going to open up the ground chicken. Okay. And throw it in there. So let's head on back this way. I have a little cart. My little hairstyling cart that I used to use at the salon is now my phone cart. My phone stand cart. Okay, there we go. That's why you hear the little churn where I'm crashing into everything. But so, we're gonna throw this in here so it starts cooking with the salt. And in the meantime, no. My dog is annoying. He thinks it's okay to bark at everybody. And then the other thing is, like, we have cats around us. So he always wants to go after the cats also. It's so annoying. Doesn't that look weird? It looks disgusting. But trust me, it's good. It's good. I know how to do perms, yes. And yep, perms, perms, perms. So there you have it. This is what I'm going to throw in the blender. So it's onions, garlic, and tomatoes to make my little tomato paste. And then in the blender, while this is in there, I'm going to add some nor de pollo, chicken bouillon. And I'm also going to add the tomato one. Just a little bit of this one though, not too much. But that's going to go in here with my ingredients in the blender as well. Tomatoes, onions, and garlic. Jack of all trades. Do a little bit of everything. Tomatoes, onions, garlic. And then I'm gonna do the caldo de pollo. About that much to give it flavor. And then I'm also gonna do this one here, remember? Caldo de tomate de pollo, but I'm not gonna do much of this one. Just like half. Just like that. Throw it in there. Remember, I already added salt to the water, so I don't want to add salt to this. And like Liliana said, this already has plenty of salt. So we don't need to keep adding more salt. All right, let me bring some agua. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just to blend all of that. And make it into my paste. I won't. I will be here, Grace. I'm cooking. perfect, but I feel like it just needs a little more of the chicken taste. So I'm going to add just a little bit more of the chicken bouillon. See? It has a great taste, don't get me wrong. But being me, I want a little bit more. See? Not even a lot, just a tiny bit. And then I'll call it good. That's it. Then go back in here. Okay, so perfect. That is done. Done, done, done. It smells really, really good because it's fresh tomatoes, it's fresh onions, French garlic. I said French. Fresh everything. Fresh, fresh, fresh. This is starting to come to a boiling. So this is chicken, but it's ground chicken, and I bought it at Sprouts. I don't think I've ever seen it anywhere else. I've just seen it at Sprouts. Sprouts, Sprouts, Sprouts. So ladies, I am going to end this live because this live's title was shopping. And since we're cooking, that's not the title that we want. So I'm going to be right back. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. I am just going to do exactly that. Change the title. And it doesn't let me change it on here. So that's why I have to end the live and start a new one. But I'll be right back. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell button so you get a notification every time I come live. I'm going to end this live and start a brand new one that it'll say cooking, because this one doesn't. This started as my little haul of Target and Sprouts, but now that we're cooking, we want to make sure the title is cooking.